This is SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Cowboys by a 9-point win by a 9-point margin. Marty Booker stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Eric Mould pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Bills beat the Cardinals. In the home of country music, Tennessee, we had the Titans come away with a 7-point win. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Patriots pick up their 3rd win of the season. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
We'll shift gears now just a little and have a look at a few trades that should certainly be of interest. Aaron Smith leaves the Steelers and will be on his way to the Patriots, so he should provide an immediate impact as an outside pass rusher. In exchange, they'll get a couple of guys in the deal, and here's the one drawing attention. Richard Seymour is a guy that ought to be able to fit right in with his new club, and he should make his presence felt over time.
Colts, Chiefs. Peyton Manning is in the backfield. The line of scrimmage is the 17-yard line. Swings out to the left. A very quick pass. Shakes one tackle. Bulls over another one. Beautiful touchdown. The Colts go on to win this by the final score of 28-24. Up in the HHH Metrodome, we had the Vikings stroll away with a 14-point win. The Seahawks got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Seattle Stadium. The Jets won decisively at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Bills. Corral General Buckhalter had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Jake the Snake Plummer threw for 250-plus yards and helped his Broncos beat the Falcons. Jaguars, Texans. Dominic Davis is such a tough runner. Splitting the backfield at the 35-yard line, and look at him stiff-arm that defender, and it opens up the hole for a touchdown. The Texans win this one by the final score of 30-13. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report, and as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Zach Crockett sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. He'll be out for the rest of the regular season. In front of you, we've got the NFC list, and as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Joe Horn won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. He's suffering from a pulled calf muscle, and that'll keep him out for 6 weeks. Now the big story of the day. Marcus Stroud is going to be watching from the sidelines for a while, as his injury will deal a major blow to this team. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
In San Diego, right by Coronado Bay, we had the Chargers get squeezed out by 4 points. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Jason Gilden will have a new place to call home as he accepts a new contract. 3 years, $10.2 million. On top of that, a $2.0 million signing bonus. Gilbert Brown will also be locked up for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year contract with the Raiders. Jamie Duncan is going to find himself with a new club, and he'll be in a new tax bracket too. 6 years, $7.3 million. Marvin Jones got snatched up as well, and he signs a 2-year contract with the Bears.
And last but not least, we had the Redskins come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, your work never ends, I know. Believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Yeah, no doubt about it. And now that most teams have 7, 8, 9 games under the belt, we're starting to get a pretty good sense for which guys are going to be blue chippers come draft day. Perry is someone I think of right away when I think of the best prospects in college football. 6'5", 275, out of Weber State. And this is a guy I think will be an anchor for some team's line for years to come. He's got great balance and good footwork in the middle, but what I like most is he's got real leadership qualities. He's not afraid to take charge out there. Wheeler is another guy that's starting to make some noise with a terrific senior season. He was a virtual unknown coming into this year, but people are starting to project him to have a solid NFL career. I'm starting to jump on the bandwagon as well. So that'll do it for now, but expect there to be plenty happening between now and April.
So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. But that'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN. For some, it's been a beautiful season. For others, it's been a nightmare. Happy Halloween, everyone. Week 9 of the NFL. I'm Chris Berman. Let's see who came dressed as a winning football team for this one. Jets, Bills. Straight ahead.
The fans are finding their way to their seats, those who really own those seats, as we get set to begin this exciting game. Hello and welcome to Ralph Wilson Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. My pal Peter O'Keefe will be covering today's game with me. Peter, playing on the road can be an unfriendly environment, to say the least, and it has been particularly unkind to these guys.
Well, you said it, Dan. They've really had a rough go of it on the road so far this season. They're hoping they can turn their luck around in today's game. We'll see how it goes.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
We'll choose heads.
It's tails. Doug Bryan kicking off for the Jets.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Bills football.
Bryan boots the opening kickoff. Reed downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The The Bills offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 20-yard line. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. Well, those are some big setbacks up there, but unfortunately, this is to be expected. Players can't spend time worrying about whether they'll get injured. They just have to go out there, play hard, and hope for the best.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Bills' 20-yard line.
Shaw goes in motion. His number called on 2nd down and will lose about a yard here.
Reggie
Tongue targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
And at the end of that play, Peter, it goes to show you what leverage and good positioning can do when it comes to making the tackle.
Yeah, and you know, Dan, that's especially important when you're outmatched on strength. That's a good play there.
Pass is incomplete.
Shaw must be on the wrong page here, way off and incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Well, Dan, the rain was a huge factor on that last play. I think without it, it would have been a catch.
Brian
Mormon lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Mormon gets the snap and punts it away. Moss fields the punt at the 38. The 45, brought down at the 39.
Santana Moss has a nice return coming up here off this punt. Watch. It's impressive the way he can make the right choices to keep the run back going. You can't coach that.
The Jets have a short field and will start this drive at the 39-yard line. Martin chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
My leg, man. My leg.
You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. It's all right. That's all right. I got you. Come on. Come on, guys. Make some noise.
Second
down. 6 yards to go. Clemens tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Nate Clemens targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. Will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Santana Moss had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
3rd and long. They have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the situations where you want someone to step up and make a play.
But no one did, and it will now be 4th down. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. It's no good, short of the goalposts.
Doug Bryan sees his field goal attempt get waterlogged. There's the kick, and it's no good. Hard to be accurate when the football gets wet like that.
The Bills stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 44-yard line. Ferguson sacks him way back at the 39.
Oh. Jason Ferguson sends this offense backpedaling with a nice sack in the backfield.
They lose some yardage there, Peter. It has to feel like they're going down an up escalator.
Yeah, a good rule of thumb here is to try to move the ball in the general direction of the other team's end zone. That's what usually works.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
2nd and long ahead. Bledsoe throws a bullet, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
With the coverage.
Posey had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Kalber has a report. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. I got a quick word with the trainers, and they said that he's suffering from upper leg cramps. He's stretching it out on the sideline here, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Back to you, Dan.
Thanks, Susie.
Brian
Mormon lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Mormon takes the snap and punts it away. Moss catches it at the 19. Tackled at the 32.
Santana Moss did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
First and 10, New York.
The Jets will start this first play of the drive at their 32-yard line. Martin gets the call on first down and will lose about a yard here.
Akio Spikes not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Pennington really rifles this pass, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. First down, 2 receivers to the left.
48-yard line.
Martin takes it off the toss and passes the line. Breaks a tackle. Tackled hard at the 40.
Curtis Martin sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, yeah, that's a pretty vivid description, but I'll tell you, it works, and the play works, too, as he surges across the line for a big gain.
Yeah, it's all about using your blockers, Dan. They clear a path, you use the path.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Pennington throws this one right sideline, and it's complete at the 21. Eventually shoved out at the 19. First down.
Chad Pennington sings this one perfectly. Great pass, great catch, great play. Let's have another look. Bullseye. What a precise throw. They keep doing plays like this, the B could be in big trouble.
And Peter, that time, neither of those guys really had a height advantage on the other.
Yeah, and sometimes when you find yourself locked in a matchup like that, it simply becomes a question of who wants the ball more. Advantage offense there.
Catches it in the flat and runs out at the 14.
Anthony Beck had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. 2nd down, just a single receiver on the field. Martin chews up 4 yards, and that brings up 3rd down.
London Fletcher brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
3rd and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
Martin gets the call again and converts the 3rd down.
First down, Jets. First and goal. Ball at the 7.
Pennington rifles it out left side, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Dominique Stevenson.
Anthony Beck plays man-to-man to man-to-man. With 3 defenders, still makes the catch. What a player.
A decent play, and they will now face 2nd and short. Will you take a shot here?
Well, there are a lot of options in this situation, but it may not be a bad idea.
Martin catches the hard throw, and picks up maybe a yard.
Curtis Martin had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on 3rd and short. That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. Pennington throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 3. Rips him down in the backfield, and that moves them even farther away from the goal line. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Nate Clements was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
Well, I bet we see the pass here, right to his go-to receiver.
Falls incomplete.
Chad Pennington throws a pretty chancy pass into double coverage.
He's going to get picked off if he keeps throwing reckless passes like that.
It's all about playing the hands you got. You see what your best cards are, and you use them.
Peter, I have to say I am stunned. They went for it there. They were well within range of a field goal to put them in the lead.
Well, they have a lot to think about as they go back to the bench empty-handed.
McGahee takes it across the line of scrimmage and gains about 3 yards. McGahee gets the ball and searches for a hole. Dragged down at the 8.
Single back! Single back!
McGahee will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 4th down.
With the tackle.
Mormon lines up in his own end zone for the punt. Mormon takes the long snap and punts it away. Moss fields the punt at the 47.
Santana Moss got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Jets could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at the 45-yard line. Pennington rifles this one hard over the middle, and a catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
Anthony Beck had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
I'm gonna sock you like a bag of chips, Pennington.
Cairns catches it left sideline, and he's got the 1st down and a whole lot more.
Pearson Frelau finally makes the play, but not in time. Let's have another look. Oh, yeah, gave up a lot of yards before forcing him out of bounds.
A beautiful pickup, Peter, and a bit of a collapse by the defense there.
Well, they were caught off guard, Dan, and by the time they reacted, it was too late.
It will be 1st down.
First and goal.
1st down, goal to go.
If you see the pass here, Dan, I have no doubt it's heading to his go-to man.
Gibson sacks him back at the 8. Moss catches the heater left sideline, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Chad Pennington threw a perfect pass back there. You know, I had a better shot at it than the defense did. And, hey, I'm up here in the booth.
Another short, controlled pass for the completion. They're short.
Chris Kelsay goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
That'll be his 1st sack of the game. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Bryan from 28 yards out, and they take the lead.
Doug Bryan kicks a soggy football here, but he's on target. And the kick's good. Great job in this nasty weather.
Doug Bryan kicking off.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Bryan kicks it off. Reed fields it all the way back at the 3. Jukes.
A return of 22 yards on the play.
Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
The Bills haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 25-yard line.
John Abraham gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the...
The Jets take their first timeout. Third down with the tight end right.
Bill's 13-yard line.
The first on 3rd and long. Gets the sack. The Bills take their first timeout. Second down with a split backfield.
Ball at the Bills' 38-yard line.
No good. Incomplete.
Bobby Shaw had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Those mid-range passes are not working out for them so far. Peter, what's different in that range?
The coverage and
the Jets will take a timeout. That's their second. Foreman gets ready to punt this away.
Santana Moss to make the return.
Foreman gets the ball and punts it away. Moss gets it at the 20. Tackled at the 31.
Santana Moss racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Jets have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at the 31-yard line. Pennington zings it to the right side, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
35-yard line.
Fletcher tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
London Fletcher came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
Pennington gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's off, incomplete.
Wayne Corbett had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
A rare incompletion. And the defense sighed a sigh of relief.
But it's only second quarter, Dan. The D has to hang tough.
Goen lines up to punt after the 3 and out. This will fly out of bounds at the 35.
Toby Goen didn't get nearly the distance on that punt that he wanted. At least he got it out of bounds so it couldn't be returned.
The Bills offense takes the field with the clock at 26. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run.
John Abraham dismantled that play by bringing down the quarterback for a loss of yardage.
Peter, he has put the hurt on the quarterback in this contest.
You got that right. So far, he's got 3 tackles and 3 sacks.
Shaw goes in motion. The Jets take a timeout. That's their final one. 3rd down from the shotgun.
I'll take another.
Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat and caught. Well short of the markers, however. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Jets with a small lead, 3-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Jets should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Chad Pennington connected with his man on this one. Jets midway through the second, this time at the 28-yard line. Chad Pennington would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. That set up a 29-yard field goal. The Bills late into the second quarter. Bills behind by 3. Eric Mold makes him pay. He's running a deep route, and this ball is right where it needs to be. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bills are waiting for their first score. They're down 3-0. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. John Abraham has played like a man possessed. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Jets will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 3-0. Let's get down to the field and the action. Moss fields the second half kickoff at the 2. Stopped at the 27. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. All these numbers point to one thing, Dan, a defensive struggle. They can't get complacent. A single score will change the whole complexion of the game.
Susie Culver is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Herman Edwards talked to me during the half, and he said he was proud of the way the defense had locked down the field so far. On the other hand, he said they looked a bit sloppy on offense. He really wants them to come out strong and execute well in this half and try to put this game out of reach. Back to you, guys.
Dan, watch this play unfold. These guys are so talented, it's really just amazing to sit back and watch them take care of business. Oh, and I'll tell you what, he takes care of business throughout this play. Makes me want to hit the gym again and maybe, get back down there on the field.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Moss makes the catch on the right sideline, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Nate Clements.
Santana Moss had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
I think the short game is working for them, moving them forward a little at a time.
Just nickel and diming the deep.
Pennington just rifles this one, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Pregame Spikes never gave his assignment any wiggle room and was able to prevent a completion. It's all about blanket coverage, and that, my friends, was exactly what we saw back there.
On second down, they tried for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time. Pregame Spikes came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Peter, the defense stood tall and forced the incompletion, but I don't understand that call. They wouldn't have gotten much at all, even if it was complete.
Fourth down either way, and in my opinion, too, a bad call.
First and 10.
The Bills will start this drive at their own 18-yard line. Evans goes in motion. Grabs the fastball over the middle and gets past the markers for a first down.
Drew Bledsoe completes a nice pass past the D on this play. It's worth another look here. Oh, it's all about accuracy, Dan, and there was only one guy covering him on that one, so it makes it an easy catch.
Back, 40.
Bledsoe fires this one over the middle, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Drew Bledsoe knows how to spread the ball around, as you can see by this passing chart here. He's getting the ball into his receiver's hands and has piled up
50 yards and no touchdowns.
Second down, tight end to the left.
Ball at the Bills' 33-yard line.
McGahee will get the carry on second down and rambles for about 5.
Reggie Tongue with the tackle.
Shaw goes in motion. Abraham gets the sack at the 35. Fourth down coming up. Mormon lines up for the punt.
Punt formation. Santana Moss to make the return.
Mormon gets the snap and punts it away. Moss fields the deep punt at the 21. Dragged down at the 32.
Santana Moss returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Jets have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 32-yard line. Pennington throws this one way down over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Moss snags the dart right sideline, and that's a gain of 7 on the play. And if we can back up a moment, that was a great play breaking up that pass attempt.
Well, and Nate Clements was the first cornerback drafted back in 2001, and he stepped right out of Columbus and into his starter role in the secondary. He's just not looked back. He is a good one, baby.
Pennington throws a heater right sideline, and they convert on third down.
Anthony Beck keeps the party going after making the catch right here. And now he's off for more. Coaches love receivers who believe his job is just starting when he makes the catch.
For a tight end, he's seeing a lot of action today.
He's caught a bundle, and it's a great bonus for this team if they know they can throw to him.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. McCarron pulls in the pass, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Justin McCarron's had a man playing him close back there, but he made a great move to get the catch.
Yet another high roller of a completion for him, and you have to wonder, can he be stopped?
Well, it sure doesn't look that way, Dan.
Ball at the 14-yard.
Pennington throws this on a rope, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
First and goal. Ball at the 2-yard line.
Down, switch, black 15, switch, black 15.
Martin hauls it in right side and loses yards on that one.
Pearson Praylow targeted the ball carrier early. Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Pennington fires this one over the middle, and it falls incomplete. Martin catches it in the flat, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. That will bring up 4th and goal. Fourth down, goal to go.
Number 5, holding.
Bryan with a 21-yarder, and it's up through the goalpost. Good.
Doug Bryan could have seen his kick go almost anywhere because of this wind, but he compensated nicely didn't have much trouble dividing the uprights for 3.
Doug Bryan kicking off for the Jets.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryan booms a beauty here. Shaw tries to take it out of the end zone. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the numbers aren't impressive here, but they can take heart that a single score will change the whole game. They need to put a drive together and make something happen.
Bobby Shaw thought he had some running room from the end zone, but gets planted before he gets to the 20.
The Bills stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 17-yard line. McGahee carries it for the 6th time and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Come on, man.
Makes a tough catch, and that's good for 6.
Lee Evans was really getting crowded out there with 3 defenders, but he still made the catch.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Jets are out in front, 6-0.
Fourth quarter, team. Let's put them out of the misery, baby.
Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Damian Shelton went to the outside on that last play, had some room but couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Peter, in 3rd down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, 3rd is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Moss fields it at the 28. Tackled at the 45.
Santana Moss took the sting out of that killer punt by picking up a bunch of yards on the run back. You can't coach that.
The Jets offense will start this drive at their 45-yard line.
Switch. Black 15. Switch. Black 15.
Second and 9.
2nd down. 9 yards to go.
46-yard line.
Hunts him down and gets the sack way back at the 37.
Theo Spikes did a great job back there by not only getting the sack, but getting him way back for a huge loss.
That'll be his 1st sack of the game.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Pennington throws this one deep down the right sideline, and they get the 1st on 3rd and long.
1st and 10.
As you can see, he's up over 2,000 yards for the year and still moving.
Curtis Martin, the ball carrier. London Fletcher with the tackle.
2nd down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Straight trip.
The pass is incomplete.
Curtis Martin didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
Although that was incomplete, we've rarely mentioned that word with this offense, and that is held true all the way up here to the 4th quarter.
Yeah, the D has had a very long day today.
Corbett catches it over the middle, and he will be short of the marker. That will bring up 4th down. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Bryan with the 45-yard attempt, and it's good.
Brooks Bollinger handled this high snap perfectly. Sets up the ball. There's the kick, and it's good. 3 points.
That's his 3rd field goal of the day, and giving your team 9 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, unless those 9 points are covered by pollen.
Watch it.
Sorry, that makes no sense at all.
All right.
Sorry.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Bryan kicks this one away. Reed fields the kickoff at the 3. Brought down at the 22.
Josh Reed tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Bills are down, but not out. They'll start this critical drive at their own 22-yard line. Bledsoe zips it to the left sideline, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play. McGraw puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Number 42.
Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball is caught at the 27. Abraham sacks him way back at the 26. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Yeah, see this right here? All right. Feel this? All right. It hurts. Right there, right there. You're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right. Let me help you. Come on. You gotta get. Come on. I need you to get back to us. You're gonna be all right to play.
Second and 16.
While you down there, Drew.
Ball at the Bills' 26-yard line.
Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat, and as the ball is caught at the 27.
Josh Reed easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
That's another rinky-dink pass that hardly seems worth throwing.
Completions are fine in our Dan, but you got to move the ball.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. It's intercepted.
Come on.
I'm coming now. I'm coming. Okay. 3-6 on your
Derek Strait gets a gust of good luck here as the pass goes off course and right to him. I don't care what they call the win. He'd better write a nice thank you note.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love doing that.
The Jets are in control, but it's far from over. The offense comes out and will start this drive at the 33-yard line. Martin has his number called on first down and gets well past the markers for a first.
First and goal. Ball at the 8-yard line.
Martin gets the call again and will gain close to 6.
Takeo Spikes with the tackle.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Martin gets the call on. The Bills take their first timeout.
Time to make a
Third down, just a single receiver on the field. The Bills will take a timeout. That's their second.
Let's step it up this time.
Well, if they pass the ball here, watch him to gun it for his favorite receiver.
Pat Williams with the sack.
Pat Williams comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. And where was the O-line, Dan? Did they just give up? Oh, that quarterback's going to be pointing fingers on that one.
They don't convert, although I suppose they can afford to come away with nothing this late in the game.
Which is why it made no sense for them not to kick the field goal.
The Bills take a timeout. That's their final one.
Second and inches. Ball at the Bills' 17-yard line.
Bledsoe throws a big rainbow here, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Reggie Tongue with the deflection.
Reggie Tongue came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
He's stretching it out on the sideline here, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Dan, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Campbell catches it in the flat, and they convert on 3rd down.
Drew Bledsoe has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 81 yards and 1 interception.
1st down, the clock is stopped at 1:37. Bledsoe zings it to the right side, and it's intercepted. Hammered down at the 9th.
Reggie Tongue is able to catch the ball in these rainy conditions, but he's playing for the defense, people. That rain is really rewriting the playbook out there today, and that time the D was the big winner.
That's his 4th interception of the year, Peter. He has to be happy with that.
Yep, but he's always looking for more.
The Jets will start this drive with unbelievable field position with the clock at 1:31. Martin carries it off the toss and runs out of bounds. He'll stop the clock at 1:27.
Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Martin gets the toss and runs into traffic. 3rd down, 2 receivers to the left. Touchdown.
Chad Pennington makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
That touchdown will stretch the lead, Peter, and it looks like they will walk away the winner here.
Well, it looks that way, Dan, but it's not over until it reads 0-0 up there.
Now the point after, and
the extra point
it's
is good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryan kicks it off. Reed catches it back at the 3. Back down at the 20.
Josh Reed tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Bills will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:08. Gets the sack, and the clock continues to run. 2nd down from the shotgun. Reed grabs the fastball over the middle, and the clock continues to wind down. Bledsoe throws a heater, and it's caught at the 35. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. That will bring up 1st down. Bledsoe spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. 2nd down. The clock is stopped at 29.
37-yard line.
Bledsoe throws a bullet to the flat, and this one is incomplete.
Damian Shelton had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
With the coverage.
3rd down, tight end to the left. Straight hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Number 27 with the coverage.
Bledsoe rifles it out left side, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over.
Drew Bledsoe at zone coverage, but throws it into, well, into a couple of defenders. That could have been intercepted.
Well, they don't convert on 4th down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Jets offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 36-yard line. Martin gets the handoff and heads left. tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Pearson Prelow.
Kareem McKenzie used every ounce of his big self to do some key blocking on that last play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Pennington throws this to the end zone, and it's knocked down at the line, incomplete. And that is going to do it for this one. The Jets come out on top, 16-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Hey, nice job. Hey, good job.
But now you're playing with your head down. Don't get your fist kicked to the ground. I'm a bloodhound. I'm on the scent, tracking you down.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games Postgame Show. I'm Chris Berman. The Jets stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Chad Pennington would find his target on this one. That set up an easy 22-yard field goal. Ball at their own 36. Chad Pennington is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. Nice. That set up a 46-yard field goal. Bills losing by 9. Derek Strait was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Jets have it off an interception. Curtis, my favorite Martin, on the carry here as they work the ground game. This is a nice run. Jets out in front, 9-0. Reggie Tongue is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Jets have it off an interception already in the red zone. Chad Pennington connected with his man on this one. A 14-yard touchdown for the Jets. Bills back by 16. Drew Bledsoe would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Jets win this one 16-0. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game. The guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. John Abraham is standing by with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You really hustled today and led your team to a big win. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
You know what it was? We just stuck to our game plan and got the work done today, you know? Our coaches did a great job today getting us ready for this game, and I think their scouting gave us the edge in the end.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.